Hey guys, it's Maggie and I am back today, and finally I am doing a bag change. It's been a few days, okay? It's actually been like a week probably at least. It's kind of hard to find time to change my ostomy bag because postpartum, you know, we got a little baby and she is requiring a lot of attention, of course, and it just makes it a little difficult to find time where I don't have to hold her and I can step away to the bathroom and do a full bag change. But some things have changed because I am postpartum. I talked all through pregnancy about my stoma and how it was changing, how it grew in diameter and how it grew in length. And that's a really weird thing to see when you've had your stoma for many years and it's basically been the same the entire time you've had it. And then all of a sudden it grows and you have to change your routine, change the products you're using sometimes, and just modify things to make sure that your bag sticks. And I had some issues throughout. I am really glad to say that my ostomy, my stoma, is pretty much reverting back to where it was. I am a little over a month postpartum at this point, and it did stay kind of swollen, kind of longer for a while. It is still a little bit longer, but diameter-wise, we're almost there. We're almost back to pre-pregnancy size. Let me tell you, it's time for a bag change. Oh boy. I've got my stoma cloak on here because I can't deal with the summer heat. It's actually pretty hot out today. And moisture. I already showered for the day because, yeah, I typically do my bag changes after a shower. I'll take my bag off like in the shower, get my skin really clean, but I can't film that because I don't have any clothes on. I do want to let you know that Stoma Cloak is sponsoring this video today, so we'll talk about that in a little bit once I get my new bag on. I kind of want to get this change going because it's been a while here. But I wanted to show you my belly, my postpartum belly here. It's really, I think it's flattened out quite a bit. It did so pretty quickly and I am really grateful for it. My abdominal tone though is non-existent. Like it's pretty squishy there. So I got the all clear from my doctor yesterday to start physical activity again. So I think we're gonna have to work on some core strengthening exercises. Another thing that's kind of stuck around is the melasma in my scar. You might be able to tell that my scar looks a little bit darker than it did pre-pregnancy. I will have to see when that goes away. I don't love the look of it, but you know, it might fade, and I still have the little line here as well. Anyways, let's get to changing my ostomy. I just got to get some toilet paper over here. I like to put a piece to protect my clothing. Doesn't always work, but for the most part it does. Then I grab a few pieces extra just so I can clean my stoma. I start with a little bit of toilet paper and then I go in with an adhesive remover wipe, which actually, do I have any more? I have one left. I ordered some new ones from Amazon and instead they sent me the skin barrier wipes and they're giving me trouble in returning it. So, not thrilled. Not thrilled about that. This bag change is going to be a little chaotic, okay? Postpartum brain, you know, it's just, that's how life is. And I hear baby girl crying. All right, so let's see. I need to remove my bag here. I might just be able to put my flange on, no problem. We'll have to see. I've really been loving these Fab Little bags. Can you see the name of it there? Fab Little bags. They are fantastic for ostomy changes, but also for diaper changes on the go. I've been carrying a few with me in my diaper bag for Nova, and it's been very helpful. If I have to do an emergency diaper change in the car, I can throw it in these bags. They seal up really nicely, and you know, I don't have to worry about it. Oh my gosh. The whole opening of my flange here is like eaten away. That's how long I've been wearing this ostomy bag. If you hear what sounds like a lawnmower, that is Zach trying to keep Nova from crying right now. Okay, let me wipe most of this residue off. Oh, I hear her crying. Aw. All right, going in with my adhesive remover wipe to really get things clean here. I don't know how. I'm not sitting out in the sun at all, but somehow I have a tan line around my stoma. You might be able to see right around my stoma, I also have that melasma still. I don't know when that's going to go away. It actually looks like it might have decreased a little bit over here already, because it kind of went around the whole bottom area, I think. I think it did. But yeah, it's still pretty much there, right on the left side. I don't know. I don't know what that spot is either. I got to keep an eye on that. But yeah, okay. Let's see what we're working with. I've got my flange here. This is a moldable flange, and I think I might be able to just go back to molding it. I was actually cutting it because my stoma was so big that I had to cut it pretty much all the way to the ring. I should have gone up a size, but I'm stubborn and, you know, I don't want to change my supplies, so is what it is. Okay. Actually, let me prep my skin. Use a little bit of Flonase. I used Flonase because I've had issues with adhesive before where it seems like I have a little bit of allergic reaction to adhesive. So the Flonase has a little bit of a steroid in it. It's a nasal spray. And got a little bit of a steroid. Seems to keep my skin calm. I try to use as little as possible. And I don't put it on any active, you know, open raw spots. Going in with some skin barrier spray on top of that. Gotta let this dry for a minute. You can see that my stoma, it's a little bit swollen, okay? But it does, I have seen it a number of times shrink down to pre-pregnancy size. That's where it mainly is, so I don't know what's going on with it right now. Oh wait, you can kind of see it, it's doing it right now. Ugh. Stomas are freaky, that when they move, they're freaky, I know. Let's encourage some faster drying here. Okay, I think that is probably good. Yeah, my belly is like, it's just so soft. I'm not used to it. Ooh, weird. Okay, so let me put on my little barrier ring first. And this is one of the Ostoform barrier rings, and it's actually back to my regular size. So we'll see if it actually fits around my stoma. I had to move up. I think I moved up to the large size. So we shall see. Okay. I forgot to warm it up. That's okay. Yep. Look at that. This would have never fit like 5 weeks ago. No way. No way, Jose. All right, let's try it out. Let's see. Oh my gosh. That's nice. I was getting sick of cutting these things. They're really not meant to be cut anyway. Oh, fresh bag change always feels amazing. Ah, look at that. Oh, that looks good. Okay, cool. So that's what my stoma looks like postpartum. The really nice thing too that I had an issue with during pregnancy, you know what, let me put a bag on before this thing starts exploding. One of the issues that I had during pregnancy with this particular flange, because it has a fabric border, my belly was rounding out quite a bit, and every time that I showered, water would go kind of through the fabric and seep under the flange itself. And so I wound up cutting off the fabric border and using flange extenders, which were, you know, waterproof essentially, to block out water. And that was kind of an irritating step to do. That's gone away, like almost immediately, because my belly flattened. That went away. So yeah, just kind of weird changes I had to make. I'm going to, after I'm done filming this, I'm going to sit there with my hands and just try to warm this up to help it stick a little bit better. I should have warmed up the seal, but I didn't. I totally forgot. Anyways, that looks pretty good, and it feels really good. I miss my pregnant belly. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but it is nice being able to fit into clothing again. I was down to very few items that fit. and being able to fit in my shoes too really helps. But it's amazing what the body can do, and I'm continually amazed that my body did this. And it feels like it's healing really well. There's obviously, you know, it takes a while for somebody who's had a pregnancy to heal, but we're making good progress. We are making good progress. So I am thrilled about that. Now I'm going to throw on my Stoma cloak, and right now it's really coming in clutch. Do people say that? It's coming in clutch. Because of how hot it's been outside. I am trying to avoid moisture around my ostomy as much as possible. I mean, I'm out there. I'm trying to do some gardening in between, you know, hanging out with baby girl. Trying to get out there to do some gardening and stuff, but that causes me to sweat and therefore moisture to stay underneath of my flange especially. And so I've been wearing my Stoma cloak to really just keep that moisture off of my skin. It wicks the moisture off of it because, as you can see, it sits right on that fabric border. It's been great for that. It's been fantastic. And even getting out of the shower, I like to throw on my Stoma cloak. That's why I had the black one on. I put it on after the shower. It wicks the moisture off of my bag, and that makes it so much more comfortable. Plus, if I have any like odor lingering around my ostomy, for the most part I don't, but sometimes if I leave my bag on a little too long, it helps get rid of that. Plus, I feel like it makes my ostomy bag look a little nicer. When I've been wearing it for 7 days, the fabric starts to pill up a bit, and my fabric border here, the adhesive on it seems to stick to my clothing sometimes, and then it will pull. You know, if I'm wearing a black shirt, you'll see black fuzzies all along this. It doesn't look super nice. So this really, you know, takes care of that and just makes me more comfortable. So highly recommend a Stoma cloak, especially during the summertime. You can find them at stomacloak.com. And if you follow them on social media, I'm the one that does a lot of their social media stuff. So come say hi over there as well. But yeah, that is my postpartum bag change. And let me get are my pants straight? I think my pants are straight. Let's hope. You know, I'm not going anywhere. You know, it's totally fine. I'm amazed with how my stoma's diameter went down. We'll have to see if it sucks back in at all, because I feel like it's still longer than it was. It almost looks like it's a little prolapsed because it hangs down a bit more than I'm used to. Which the funny thing is, I have accidentally caught my stoma clicking a bag on. Like, it gets caught where the rings connect together, and I can't feel it. Like, my intestine doesn't have feeling, so I don't know. But I think during pregnancy, when I had some bleeding from my stoma, I think that might have been why. I think I caught it in the ring, because I did it one day and immediately started having some bleeding. I was like, oh my gosh, Maggie, be smarter. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching this little updated ostomy bag change. I hope that you guys are feeling great. I'm gonna go hang out with Zach and baby girl, and I will see you in the next. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you are looking for a way to help support my channel, consider liking this video or even subscribing. You can also check out my store at LetsTalkIBD.shop. I have stickers and hoodies like these guys over here, just related to chronic illness and inflammatory bowel disease, something fun. And I also have a coupon code for my YouTube watchers. You could also become a member of my channel, like the wonderful people scrolling on screen here. They've become a member and they have access to videos a little bit earlier. It's a great way to support my channel, and really, just watching my videos means the world. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next.